Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the New England Patriots franchise. I'm your host, Cosmic Trash, and let's get right into it. Today we are doing the offseason. I think this is like year 3, year 4. I forget, honestly, at this point. We're doing the offseason coming off of a Super Bowl victory in one of the best Super Bowls in NFL history. We had the best offensive team in NFL history, easily. Regular season, the best offense in the league, easily. Excuse me, while having like a pretty bad defense. The fact that the Saints suck that bad that they only dropped 20 on us with our backup defense is crazy. The best Super Bowl game ever, in my opinion, the best playoff game ever with the Jaguars, and then the Ravens game was really good as well. But a crazy season, of course. I don't even need to go over the. I'll go over the records just for a second that we set. Caleb Williams had 6,500 yards, 60 touchdowns, and 23 picks. He had the greatest statistical season for a quarterback of all time. And he did it only in 17 games because we didn't play him in the last week. Or he did in like 16 games, I think. Travis Hunter, those are his numbers. He didn't even play for most of the playoffs. He was solid. 222 attempts, 1,100 yards, 19 touchdowns. One of the best players this season. An absolute animal. Marvin Harrison Jr., 126 catches, 2,400 yards, 27 touchdowns. The best statistical receiver season ever. Travis Hunter had 96 grabs for 1,200 yards and 16 touchdowns. Brock Bowers with 76 catches for 1,000 yards. Puka Nacua had 951 receiving yards in 11 games. He was ridiculous. Then there was Tutu Atwell, who played well. We had Xavier Worthy, who stepped up in the playoffs. After Travis Hunter got injured, we moved Worthy back to running back and played him in Travis Hunter's role, and he did a pretty good job. And there was all these other guys that we had. Keyshawn Booty's ass. Defensively, 20 TFLs for Barrett Carter. Led the team in tackles. He had 8 sacks as well. 8 interceptions for Christian Gonzalez. Him and Sauce Gardner were tied for most on the team. Um, and then we had Jamel Dean with 5 picks. Jeremiah had 3. Tracy Walker with 2. Chris Abrams-Drain had 2. Perryman with 1. 1 for Marcus Jones. 1 for Decorian Patterson. And 1 for AJ Epineza. Not gonna lie. One of the worst players on our team was Brian Burns. He was horrendous. So, yeah. But Caleb Williams broke pretty much everything this season that a quarterback could do. He broke it all. Pass yards in the season, pass touchdowns in the season. He also broke pass yards in a game 3 times in the same season, which was ridiculous. He almost had a 700-yard game passing the football. We need to negotiate players. I just realized, oh my god. Pick up the 5th-year option of Christian Gonzalez, please. We're gonna sign or Marcus Jones to another deal. He's really good, so let's keep him. Tracy Walker, we'll keep him around for another year. He's been solid. We'll let Andrew Wingard walk. Let Taekwon walk. Um, let Jaron walk. Let Ebenezer walk. I kind of like Justice Hill, so we'll keep him. No, he won't. Never mind. Leonard Floyd. 5 mil. You just don't want to stay here. Fine. Yeah, so we let all those players walk, basically. We're going to just fill out the team at free agency. There's no reason to make sure that, like, we most of our starters are staying, and we picked up Christian's option. That was the big one. The combine results, though, Jordan Hall is the guy I want. He's he has great speed at defensive tackle. I'm gonna look at the mock drafts. I don't know the Colts. Mock draft one. So the Lions have the number one pick. I want Jordan Hall pretty badly, so I'm willing to trade up. What pick do the Lions have? And what do the Lions need? They don't need a defensive tackle. It looks like they more need receivers. I would not be surprised if they take Zachariah. Well, they don't really need receivers. They don't necessarily need a D tackle. Who's at 2? Is it the Lions? The Rams? The Commies? They need a quarterback. I think the Commies take we're gonna see how it is on draft night. That's more of it because the thing is, I want Jordan Hall, but I'm not gonna reach for him if I think the Commies aren't taking him because they have a defensive tackle already, and yeah, wow, Desmond Ricks looks ridiculous at Alabama. We're attempting to add to the team. Can we bring Joe Tooney back? That would actually be kind of clutch. Joe Tooney comes back to New England. That's kind of sick. Teron Johnson. What's our third corner situation looking like? We have Jamel Dean. We don't need him. We do need a safety, though. Teron, can you play safety? I would love to put Teron Johnson at safety. He can't play safety, though. Oh, Rasul Douglas. He can play safety. Rasul Douglas is a Patriot. That's what I love to see. We must have had him before. Yeah. We don't need any corners in terms of backing up. Outside linebacker, I'd love Shaquille Barrett. Terrell Bernard. Safety, come on. I want a really quick safety. Like Julian Love. Who is he good at jumping? Athletic. Interesting. Julian Love, I'd love to bring in. That strong safety, he's solid. And there's also Julian Blackman, who's really good, honestly. It probably is better. 3 out of 5 negotiations right now. This cut, I'm not gonna lie, this is not gonna be like a huge free or off season. We're really just reloading because of how good the team is. The only guy that I'm thinking of getting rid of is Xavier Worthy, and that's or Brian Burns for like a ridiculous safety. Brian Burns for like a crazy good safety would be ridiculously nice because we do not need him necessarily. He has not played well enough for me to consider him needed. A safety would be awesome. A good beast like a Derwin James is awesome, but he is making way too much money. Are you 36 mil a year is crazy. Give me a first too. Or like a second. Would you do that? Yeah. Hmm. Hufanga. I do really want a safety, I'm not gonna lie. I don't want Kyle Duggar. I don't want Jabril Peppers. I don't want Richie Grant. Kyle Hamilton would be interesting. He's just not fast enough. Tyler Newman. Buda Baker. Different safety. Javon Holland. He's really good in real life. Whoa, Jesse Bates. Wake Forest. I'm very willing for Minka. I'm very willing to get Minka Fitzpatrick. They need a D tackle. Quarterback. Do you want Antonio Mafi? How about a seventh this year? Four this year. Fuck you, pussy. Oh wait, D tackle. You want Barmore? Barmore and Brian Burns. That would kill the D line, but I mean, I'm okay with it because I want Minka very badly. And um, Sam Williams, sure. 4-year deal to play in. You're literally just playing the role of what Brian Burns was. So D tackle, BJ Hill. Sebastian Joseph Day. We are league favorite going into the year. Larry Ogunjobi. I mean, I'd love to have him, but I don't think that he's gonna come here because doesn't have not enough money. Come on, boys. No cap room right now. We are all number 1. Sign Julian Love. Love to see it, baby. Come on, boys. Minka's a beast, so let's give Minka 37. Who's winning 37? Oh, Ryland is. Damn. What are the offers I can get for him? Literally nothing of any value. How about Tracy Walker? He has X. He has a. How about Rasul Douglas? Roshan Johnson. Damn. What a second round pick for Rasul Douglas. Who really wants Rasul? Chargers need him. Steelers need him. They just traded away their best safety, so. There, you want Tracy Walker in the deal too? Give me a first. Oh my god, Minka was crazy. Browns. How about a first round pick for him? You give us. Damn, they have no safeties on roster. That's a little nuts. Just give us some terrible contract. Probably because Myles Garrett is making 45 mil. That's how you lose your cap room. Oh my god. That's how you destroy your cap. You want to give us a second or first? Damn, anyone wants to give us a second? I'd love it. Whoa, Chargers, how you doing? First round pick? Come on. Second, that's fair. I guess it's not. Marcus Jones. Third round pick for Marcus Jones is actually an incredibly good trade for like just in terms of value. Tracy Walker. Browns. Give us someone terrible like Morgan Childress. You don't get any cap, and then we give you a third, and then you give us a third, or a late second like that. That's perfect. That's so stupid of you, but that's perfect for us. So we get a late second in the deal. Make us move a middle linebacker, honestly. Give us a first for Drew Sanders. Who wants Jeremiah? He is solid, but he's not worth it. Worth keeping around. He's solid, but if I can get a first round pick for Jeremiah, I'm gonna do it. And I think I'm gonna do it because I'm gonna put Minka in at the linebacker position. So, like, Minka is good enough to play. You can plug and play him anywhere. So I'm just gonna put him at middle linebacker. Next to Barrett Carter. What was his number at Alabama? Oh, 29. There, he's wearing his number from college. Minka Fitzpatrick, middle linebacker for the Stars. Him next to Barrett Carter is fucking absurd. His play rack's gonna be good. His block shedding sucks a little bit, but I don't necessarily need him to do that. Zone coverage is already gonna be nasty. He's the captain of that core. Minka's gonna be playing linebacker this season. 6'1", 207. He's next to Barrett Carter, who is still a really good linebacker. It's just that Minka's so quick that him next to Barrett Carter will go stupid. And Shaq Barrett will just play the outside next to Drew Sanders. But us getting 2 first-round picks is huge because it gives us the ability to trade up if we want to get that D tackle. Shaq Barrett, he's cool and all. BJ Hill is our D tackle right now. We do not have any ends. That is a kind of an issue. No ends at all. Who did we just sign? Larry Ogunjobi. Signed Sebastian Joseph Day as well, who is solid. And then we signed Terrell Bernard. We could just put Shaq Barrett at the... Actually, that's probably what we'll do. We'll put Shaq Barrett at the end. He's good enough to play right end or left end. Shaq Barrett's a 78 there. He's nice. Trading Jeremiah is tough for us because of how good he has been for us, but the ability to pick up Minka Fitzpatrick for Brian Burns, who was really ineffective, and Christian Barmore, who is a good player, but he's not good enough for me to keep around. Yeah, I don't see how Jordan Hall isn't that dude. We need defensive line help. So Lewis Flanagan, yeah. Adebore, D tackle. Is there another D tackle here? David Horn's really good too. Um, so if we don't get Jordan Hall, David Horn's available as well. Okay, who goes one? I don't see how the Commanders don't take Arch Manning, but who are the Lions gonna take? Zachariah Branch. They take Arch Manning. I didn't see. Yeah, the Commanders are definitely taking Arch Manning no matter what. There, Panthers. That's where I'm a little nervous. So this is where I would move up probably. Do they need a D tackle? I don't know. They have DJ Reader. What is their biggest need? Left end. Is there any left ends on the board that are insane? Because they don't have Ryan Burns anymore, I don't think. Hmm. So it's all right ends. Let me do something here that makes sense because they wouldn't if they don't take. Let's move Derek Brown to the left end position. Also, Derek Brown's a D tackle. What the fuck? Derek Brown plays D tackle. Why is it putting him at end? What do the Panthers need? Left end, right end. They take him. They take him. They took a tight end. Okay. Whatever you guys want. You guys took a tight end for no reason. I don't know what you're doing. I mean, Colton Perry, I'm sure, is good and all. What do the Saints need? They need everything. So, D tackles a need probably for them. This might be the move up to get Jordan Hall. He's too elite to not go after. What? That's tough. Jordan Hall goes. That's really tough. I'm very sad. Well, we have 28 and 29 back to back now. The D tackle that I wanted is not even that good. Lewis Flanagan. Damon rushing. I don't even know if we need that though. Sure, let's stick and pick and take Stan Crawford here. He's good. He's a hidden dev guard. Those are always good. Let's stick and pick there. Take him. 29, I'm trading. That's so many picks that the Texans just gave us. Um, let's see. That D tackle is still there, I think, or is it? No, Lewis Flanagan. Block shedding, he has a lot. Solid speed. I'm looking at his abilities. He looks like a solid talent. Run stopper 6'3". Oh my god. Bruh, I hate this sometimes. He's 6'3", 311. That's a D tackle, honestly, if we're being honest. 87 strength. He has 79 speed. That is completely a player that can play D tackle. He's no Jordan Hall, but he definitely is good enough to play defensive tackle. So that moves us down. We'll go to 32 now. Maybe we'll trade this pick. Wow, Justin Patton. This is definitely the last year though that it's real players. The rest will be auto-generated when we draft. Next year we want seconds. That's what we want. Whoever can give us the most amount of seconds and picks in 2027. Sure. So we get a second round pick there from the Falcons. Joey Samuel out of Arkansas. JP McGee. 76 speed, 85 strength at defensive tackle. It's defensive ends position. That's the only need. Now that's what the Xavier Worthy trade chip would be. Christian Woods, I'm probably gonna take because he looks solid. Normal dev, 87 speed. But the Xavier Worthy trade chip there, that is the move, is to get an end. So, yeah. Randall Hayward. Sure. Pick up another safety. Good speed. 89 speed as strong safety is always nice. Randall Hayward. Tim Roberson. Interesting tackle. I don't even know these players anymore, so we do need tight ends behind. We do need tight ends behind Brock Bowers, so let's pick him up. Mike Harris out of Arizona State. Hey, just like Gronk. Or no, Gronk was Arizona. Jaquez Ashmore? Who the fuck are you? I don't know. We're now just in the 7th round and I'm just picking dudes. Give me a 6th round pick next year, I'm fine with it. Bears, totally fine with that. We are Mr. Irrelevant pick as well. We'll probably stick and pick there. DeAndre Driver. Michael Still. Sure. I'm literally just picking dudes at this point. We will pick away here. QB. We need a backup quarterback. Carlos Ramos. Let's pick Carlos Ramos right there. Mr. Irrelevant. '72 overall, Stan Crawford. Lewis Flanagan, the right end, is 74. Jacquez Ashmore is a 68. I want to look at who the Saints just got, bro. Oh, he's good. He is elite. And Curtis Beverly out of Stanford, he's nice too. '83 overall, Zachariah Branch. Arch Manning's 82 overall. So the top three players in the class went in the top four, so that makes sense. Then Malachi Nelson out of USC, the heir apparent to Caleb Williams, going to the Browns, who honestly good for them because they don't have their player anymore. Zachariah Branch, the quarterback, the receiver to Caleb Williams. He's a beast. So adjust roster. I don't see how you at right end makes any sense, Lewis Flanagan. So you will be playing defensive tackle. We'll try you there. 91 is kind of cool, so I'll give you 91. Honestly, that makes sense, him there. Actually, no. 93 is kind of cool. That's Richard Seymour's number. Lewis Flanagan, Hook'em Horns, out of Texas, of course. Wait, no, he's a D tackle wearing 93. Lewis Flanagan, 93. Yeah, just like Richard Seymour. But the defense, I think, I don't know if it got better, but it definitely got better in terms of ability. I don't know how to explain it. But Shaq Barrett at end is good. If we got Sam Williams actually at end, then we can kind of just. Well, he can't cover, I don't think. So left outside linebacker, Shaq Barrett. So 77 has no coverage basically, but doesn't matter. I just want him to play. Or we could just have Terrell Bernard and have him play outside linebacker, and then put Shaq Barrett at the end. So, guys, with that being said, that's the end of the episode, the end of the off season. Kind of a short off season. There was not that much to do. We didn't end up getting Jordan Hall, which is tough, but we did get a good defensive tackle in Lewis Flanagan, who I think will be able to man the middle in relief of Christian Barmore, who we traded away, and we got him in the second round too, which is nice. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.